Hi everyone, it's Keith with Arkenberg Farms, and it is officially hot out here. We're up to a whopping 99 degrees, and that is not the heat index, that's just the air temperature. Nice and breezy, so it's not horrible. But today, I'm going to take you around the farm, kind of show you stuff we do to mitigate the heat and keep growing produce successfully all summer long. So, let me show you. So growing lettuce and greens, especially in the heat, is very, very difficult this time of year. We primarily deploy just a few techniques to really help out on it. First one, you can see behind me here, the shade cloth. This is only 30%. I find this works best in my area. We have quite literally wall to wall sunshine, so we have no shade from the environment. But we plant our lettuce. Immediately afterwards, we water it in and put the shade cloth on. So this will stay on the whole entire growing process. I know a lot of people use 50% just first 2 weeks, take it off. At least on my farm, I know the 30% the whole time works best. So we do that and that. We also have it back here as well. This is actually on our spinach bed, which is blowing off because of the wind. And we actually have another plant of spinach down here that's actually doing really good right now. Usually when it gets hot, it starts to kind of wet off and die. Not exactly sure why, but it's some kind of disease that happens and it just kind of pinches off the neck and just keels over, and there's nothing you can do about it. Why it's a basically cool season crop. We use the lizard variety, which is the most heat tolerant I know of. The next step is irrigation. We have irrigation headers all around the farm, buried in the weeds there. Not a very good example. Let's come back over here. Right here. So the trick with your irrigation is you want to water deeply and thoroughly during the times when it starts getting hot out. So we want to get as much water down in the soil to drive the roots deeper into the cooler zones. Now that works great for most regular season crops. Your potatoes, your onions, your broccoli, kale, all that kind of stuff. Ideally, deep water once a day, maybe once every other day. But when it comes to greens, like our leaf lettuce behind me, the rest of it's actually still in the greenhouses. This is where your watering schedule comes in very, very important. So ideally, you want early morning before the sun comes up, deep water. So with my little Meganet wobblers back here, we do about 20 minutes in the morning. Then we do 10, 2, and 4. Those are the hottest parts of the day. We're not doing a watering as much as we're doing a cooling effect. So we're just trying to get the irrigation water out there, cool the crop off, cool the landscape fabric, which by the way, I am switching over to the white on black, white side up, until the temperatures start to cool off. But what you're trying to do is actually cool it. So the shade cloth actually holds the water, breeze blows over it, you get the cooling effect as it evaporates. Keep the fabric cool, same thing, gets wet, cools as it blows off of it. Once the crop actually fills in, which it won't fill in as much this time of year because lettuce just likes to bolt quicker, you actually get it to grow better and longer that way. That's one of the biggest secrets about doing greens and lettuces this time of year, is you have to keep them well watered more than anything else out in your fields. Now on the flip side of that, there's a lot of stuff that thrives in the heat. Just absolutely loves it, like our tomato greenhouse over here and the start of our cucumbers over here. They want the heat, they thrive on the heat. That's actually what makes them grow and actually produce better. So with these, we're just watering in the morning. So we give them one good soaking in the morning, right about, before the sun comes up. You can see they're already starting to head up really good. We got fruit starting to pop on them. That's nice right there. Oh, knocked that one off. We got plenty more, you don't have to worry. But they love the heat. But as you can see on both sides of me, my caterpillar tunnel is all the way up on both sides, and that way we get good airflow through here. We also get a little bit of shading effect from the plastic itself and more of a diffusion. I can already feel like inside of here we got probably a 20-mile-per-hour wind. It's actually a little cooler in here than it actually is out in the field, which is completely counterintuitive. Now, the peppers, they really love this. This is when they shine. This is what they want. We have them all in the same bed, same irrigation schedule, but they want the heat. And I've actually found in the greenhouse they even do better because it's almost like it heats up quicker in the day, so you get better pepper production. I mean, right here, you can see the size of that bell pepper. That's the kind of peppers we get doing this method. Now these are actually an red pepper, so we gotta wait for that to turn. We harvested out the green ones earlier. We have orange ones off to the side, and eggplants. So again, they really, really love these temperatures. It's also a good idea to make sure that you're not overdoing it in the field when it gets this hot out. It's very important, work early or work late. You don't want to be out here during the main time of the heat because it'll wear on you, and there's nothing worse than getting heat exhaustion. So I mean, it's pretty simple. We water more, put shade cloth down, stay in our tunnels, keep our prop house well watered, and you end up with a really good production all season long. Like I said, I'm still doing some experiments on producing spinach all season as well. If you watched my video last week, which was very, very informative, go check it out. It was all about our garden plan and system that we use throughout the season, our successions, what we plant, how much we plant, that makes it for us very successful with our market. And more important than anything, you gotta know your market. So, keeping it short, it's hot out here, and I've still got stuff to do out in the field. So, as always, hope y'all liked what you saw today. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all, have a good day.